Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's only JB. We got time.
Yeah.
Love the way you move it.
This is like only a little less than most.
Stop.
Yeah, Loki is like the same amount. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Alright, I better go get some cards and get my scouting. Life could be better than it is.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another broadcast coming live from the Jag Fieldhouse. We're going to jump right on into it here with the starting lineup from the Newton Falls Tigers. Visiting your Jag Fieldhouse today, we have number 2, Landon McGregor. Number 4, Carson Howard.
Number 14.
Cameron Huff. Number 15, Zach Stinson. And finishing out the lineup will be number 23, Jabriel Rufai. And now for your Garfield G-Men. Starting tonight in the starting 5. Looks like we're going to have a similar look. Number 1,
Aiden Hill. We got number 2, Preston Gideon. Number 3, Eric Geddes. Number 11, Nick Edick. And last but not least, we have number 23, Vince Yukich.
Big conference matchup here tonight in the Jag Fieldhouse. Have the Newton Falls Tigers coming into town, a record of 5-4, 2-2 in the conference right now, sitting 4th. An easier conference this year, not one team's running away with it thus far. G-Men 1-3 in the conference, so this would be a much needed win for them. G-Men have struggled against conference opponents, 2-7 on the year. But this team now at full strength almost, with Cade Rock and Aiden Hill coming on return from the IR, the injury reserve list. Both in full swing. I think Cade Rock's still on limited minutes, but as you can see, Aiden Hill has worked his way up to the starting lineup. And we're going to get things started here with the G-Men winning the tip-off.
Goes over to number 3, Eric Geddes, over to Nick. So he's going in for a shot, and it's good. Good start for the G-Men here.
Edick right off the bat with a little jumper there from the baseline. We haven't seen Edick shoot the ball a whole lot over the past couple games. He's used his length and strength to get inside down low and put up some buckets from the post. So you love to see Edick firing on all cylinders here. G-Men are going to hop out in a 2-3 man here. Edick on the baseline. Looks like the Tigers are going to run a 4-out, 1-in look. Rufai is going to swing one. He shoots 55% from the field. Insanely impressive for a high school basketball player. 55% from the field, 33% from 3. Numbers that would hold up well in the NBA even. Rufai averaging close to 13 points per game here on the season.
Newton Falls is just trying to get the ball into the paint there.
Yeah, they haven't been able to penetrate yet. Rick just misses the ball there. Geddes. Yukich out on the defense.
Shot by number 4, and it's good.
That's going to be Carson Howard out there from the wing. G-Men got to watch him. Looks like a spot-up shooter who's able to rip it.
G-Men trying to answer it with some points of their own.
Howard's a 66% free throw shooter, and normally you can see the top free throw shooters being good shooters from all around.
G-Men are keeping it on the outside for now. Shot from Preston Gideon.
Deep ball.
It's no good, but we get the rebound.
Good rebound by Hill. Tries to find the cutting Geddes, just weren't on the same page there. Geddes didn't have his eyes up. Right to the back of Rufai there, and it's going to be Tigers' ball now. Another 3 ball. Huff, no good that time. So obviously the Tigers willing to get the 3 ball, and that's going to be a foul on the floor here against Landon McGregor. So already we see the Tigers just throwing shots up here from deep. G-Men better be careful not to get burned. The top 3 shooters from the Newton Falls Tigers are all better percentage than any of the G-Men. 55, 48, and 36%, while the top G-Men shooters 36%. So they got to make sure their defense is tight on the Tigers, or else they're going to burn them here.
There's going to be another foul.
It's going to be Howard driving to the lane. Small but shifty here. He gets inside, and he'll get a trip to the line now. G-Men come off a loss on Friday to the Liberty Leopards. The Tiger team handled the Leopards handily. It was a back-and-forth game for the G-Men. They fell by 4 points. It was a fun game if you were there. I was having some fun with their student section. They weren't very happy with me. Always supporting the G-Men, you know how it is. Howard's
So
up
the
to
G-Men
5.
get the ball, seeing if they can try to stop this lead from progressing any farther.
Howard has all 5 points for the Tigers. G-Men trying to break this press. See the Tigers come out in a press after a few free throws. And Howard making a big impact here.
He's gonna go back to the G-Men.
He looks small, but his presence is very big. Edick on the inbound here. Good court vision. Edick second on the team in assists per game with almost 3. Tries to find the cutting Jukic. No good. Gideon's going to have it. Mishandles it. G-Men going to slow things down now. 5 out here. Jukic wide open. Gets it to go before Rufai gets to him. So Jukic gets on the board here for the G-Men and cuts the lead to 1 for the Tigers. Howard stuck up top. Almost a backcourt, and they're going to call it. Howard's toes were on the line. Jukic on that last play, we saw him getting down low. Jukic has been shooting insanely efficient here. He's been taking good shots. He shoots from deep when he's open. He's been hitting, and he's been getting down low and using them hops to put it in here. Vince always been one of those kids on the team with the most hops. We were just talking about how it looks like he might be able to dunk, but he doesn't really put his effort into that. Jukic, a top rebounder on the squad.
And a great save for Newton Falls there.
Yeah, I don't want to take any chances. That was Huff on the good play. Looks like Rufai is going to do most of the ball handling. Gideon on Huff. Huff's going to go all the way to the lane and travel before he throws it out of bounds. So a double win for the G-Men. It would have gone their way either way.
And basketball is a game of streaks, so we'll see as we start this first quarter which team can really start to take off quick. Because once you get rolling, the momentum is hard to stop.
Yeah, that's been the thing with the G-Men this year. They've started off quick, very hot at times, but then kind of crumble in the third quarter or even late in the second. Almost a backcourt here. Gideon finds Geddes. G-Men really taking their time. Edick trying to get down low. Stinson on defense.
Goes out to Vince.
There's Jukic. We were talking about his three-point ability, and there he goes. Happy birthday, Vincent, by the way. Vincent turns 18-year-old today. That's an adult bucket if I've ever seen one. Hand in the face from deep. Stinson tries to fire back. No good. Gideon gets stripped. He's been having problems with that
So
wrist.
they're going to get an easy layup there.
Rufai gets
See if
his
the
first
G-Men
bucket.
can answer him here.
Yeah,
It's now a tie game.
Gideon's been having a lot of trouble with that wrist. You can see him clinching at it and wincing as he drives baseline, and he's going to step out of bounds there. Stinson loves it. If you're a G-Men fan, you do not. Howard's going to bring up the ball now. Howard and Rufai will make up the backcourt. G-Men still sticking in that stack 2-3 zonal look. They've been playing that a lot more. We've seen them shy away from their go-to man. And Rufai, the lob. Tough
Great play
bucket.
there. Great play.
What a pass. Rufai's up to 4. Gideon going to slow things down. Looks like you have
Out
Cade
to
Rock.
Jukic.
Cade
Jukic
Rock
go
waiting to
back to
check in.
Gideon there. Shot from Gideon.
Just short
Close,
again.
but not quite there.
A trend I've noticed with Gideon as he fouls. Gideon normally misses his first 5 or 6 shots, and then he gets hot, and he'll always end up with 20. He's an 18.5 point per game scorer, but Gideon will always end up with his buckets, even after a slow start. Gideon, you can see him really wincing there over on the sideline. It's going to be Howard now bringing up the ball. Newton Falls was always a tough team to play when I played. They won the series last year 2-0 against the G-Men, won both games, one at home, one away. It's going to be a three-pointer there from Stinson. The other Stinson, you have Alex Stinson and Zach Stinson. Alex
And
Stinson's
Edick
number
bringing
3.
it up the court here. And just a little bit of a miscommunication there for the G-Men. Going to go back to Newton Falls.
Threads the needle, yeah, between Geddes and Jukic. Both very good spot-up shooters, but just unable to connect there. We're going to have Huff back in for Zach Stinson. Cade Rock now down low, the paint beast. He's averaging the most blocks per game on the team despite just coming back a couple of games ago. He's obviously on minutes restrictions, not in the starting lineup here tonight. Cade Rock is vital to this team.
Looks like the G-Men are really shifting to try to keep him out by that three-point line.
Huff is just looking to fire, and that's why he hits it. So Huff, I mean, they really got to get out on these shooters here. Huff straps one from deep. 5-point lead early for the Tigers. Hill's going to bring up the ball with Gideon out. Howard gets a strip. So Howard, good hands here. 2-on-1 fast break. Stinson going to take it up against Hill.
And Hill slows him down nice. And
yeah, good defense by Hill. Geddes not able to get his hands on it, though. Would have been a nice play there with the 2-on-1 fast break being broken up. Now Rufai is going to come back in. He's got hops. It looks like he could have dunked that one oop that they put up for him. But he's going to lay it in gently. Rufai getting dangerous. Huff looking to fire.
Huff has been really accurate by that three-point line, so G-Men need to take notice of that.
Yeah, it took him a shot to warm up, and now he's hitting. You can expect it to come out of his hands again, just short. You can tell a good shooter when you see their miss, though. I mean, just off. Bounces lightly to the defender there. Hill with a head of steam. Finds the open Geddes. Just long.
Just a little bit off.
Rufai now, right back at him.
No, the game is not slowing down here. They're keeping the pace up, and Tigers take another point.
Rufai all the way. All of his points have been layups here from underneath. G-Men got to get someone with length down there on him. Cade Rock's the perfect opposition. And they're going to play it right up to Rock. Rock just can't get it. And it's
looks
like
it's staying with the G-Men.
Yeah, Rufai likes that. The very undersized guard there, Carter Rapseek. I hope I'm saying that name right. Could be Rapcheck. I'm not sure.
I'm thinking Rapcheck.
Rapcheck? We'll go with Rapcheck. Sounds better than Rapseek.
Yeah,
hope his name's not Rapseek now.
I have no idea.
Gideon back in the game. Thinks about the deep three. But Rapcheck, anyways, playing some good defense on the much bigger Cade Rock. G-Men going into a little bit of three guard.
Cade Rock shoots out to Gideon. Gideon with a nice shot.
And there it goes. And it seems like once Gideon opens up the scoring book, he's on it. So we'll see what happens here with Gideon down the stretch. Obviously that wrist not bothering him too bad.
He definitely has the ability to be really accurate. He just has to stay out of his own head.
Yeah, for sure. He's one of those guys that holds himself to a very high standard. Here's another three ball up for the Tigers. Hill with a strong rebound, leads the G-Men in rebounds per game.
Looks like they want to take it fast here. Nice move from Geddes.
Geddes, no call, a lot of contact. Geddes gets it right back, and Geddes is going to go up with the left hand and get it.
By Geddes there.
Redemption layup for Geddes, and he loves it. Geddes, the senior.
The G-Men have closed the gap a little bit. We'll see if they can keep this streak up.
Yeah, a minute left to play, 3-point lead for the Tigers. Huff, yeah, I mean, you've got to get out on him. Gideon almost careful not to pick up his second there. You don't want him in foul trouble early. Rufai, he's a good shooter. He's going to fire one way too high. Rufai, the length almost looked too much for him. And do you know Victor Wembanyama? Yama?
I'm not aware of him, no.
Rufai reminds me of him, just a little bit miniature. Victor Wembanyama is like 7'4". And he's the Frenchman. But Rufai's got the same type build to him.
All right, G-Men have an opportunity to tie the score. At least close that gap a little bit more.
Lutz is checked in for the G-Men. Lutz missed a couple games.
Edick taking it in. He just blocked, but it's staying. It looks like it's staying with the G-Men there.
Yeah, slammed by Rufai there. He's got a block and a half a game, which for a high school team, that's good. Something to mention that the G-Men have done well. I mean, they've protected the ball better than expected. Against this Tigers team, they lead the league in steals per game. I mean, their top steals have 3, 2, and 2. So, and there it is.
Stolen by the Tigers on a big run, but just a slight slip up. G-Men are getting it back.
Yeah, like I was just saying, I mean, they're good in the steals per game category. This Newton Falls Tigers team just uses their hands. We saw Howard with a couple of them early. Howard averages 2.6 steals per game, which anything above 2 in a high school game is very good.
Looks like G-Men are looking to bring Jukic back in for these last 13, 14 seconds.
Yeah, you might look for Jukic on the shot here. He's going to get Edick. Jukic has been a very good offensive powerhouse for the G-Men.
Very aggressive on the rebounds.
Yeah, he's third on the team. He averages about 6 rebounds a game. Right up to Cade Rock, and he's fouled. A lot of Cade Rock's points have come from the free throw line this year. That's where he'll be heading now. Not great from the line yet. He's been warming up still. I think he's below 50%. He has a chance to get rolling here, though. Always good buckets to see the free throws fall, get some momentum going. I don't call them free throws for no reason. as Rock can't get the
Rock
touch.
just missed the first one. Looks like they're switching out Hill for Edic, looking to get that rebound.
Cade Rock on his second. He gets,
And he gets it in.
So Rock puts up his first point of the game. Lutz now, as I mentioned,
Shoots
oh,
way
what
over.
a grab.
Super aggressive.
Stinson
Layup
can't
just
get it to
over.
fall. 5
Rock's
seconds.
going down.
3, 2,
1.
He's got to put it up.
It looks like they
And
call
too
it.
bad. They're going to call a carry, but Rock gets it to bounce. G-Men find themselves down 2 here early in the first quarter. High intensity first quarter of play, kind of low scoring, but
And I think we're in low scoring, but we're in for a good game here.
yeah, we got a barn burner, as Cam Edwards would say. 2-point game. It's been kind of back and forth. Tigers went on that early run, but G-Men battle right back. So far, we've got Rufai with 6 and Howard with 5, and that's where most of the scoring has come from. And Huff, I mean, he looks dangerous shooting it from outside, don't you think?
Yeah.
I thought he was strapping it.
I mean, if he gets a good clean shot out, it's going in.
Yeah, so
From what we've seen so far, he's really accurate from out there and really what scored a lot of their points. So he's definitely dangerous.
yeah, this Tigers team is probably the biggest varsity team I've ever seen in my life. 15 people
I don't
on the
know why
roster. I mean, there's no way you're playing all 15, but
I mean, you
guess
got to be ready, though.
brownie
'Cause
points.
You never know what could happen. You gotta
Injuries,
always be ready.
sickness. I guess so, man. It looks like their whole varsity and JV team out there. They have a lot of people. They even had a full JV team, so a lot going on here for the Tigers. They have subs for days, but we're seeing the same 5 play here. We're going to see Landon McGregor back in. He took a break there at the end of the first. But you see the same of Stinson, Howard, Rufai, and Huff. Been seeing that lineup a lot here.
They're going back to Huff and then over.
And there's
Giving
the
it back
open look.
to Huff, seeing if he can get that open 3. Just over.
Yeah, it looks like he's rushing into it a little bit. Rufai's going to put one up, and Rufai, nothing but the bottom of the net.
It looks like they're pressing, seeing if the G-Men can answer it here. Hill's trying to get a pass out, goes to Jukic.
Yeah, Jukic not going to be able to capitalize
Jukic
here.
trying
on
to
the-
go in.
No.
No call.
A lot of contact there for no call.
Both
Huff's
of these
gonna
teams
bring it
have
up.
definitely shown that they can be physical.
Rufai thinks about it. He's going to go
Goes
right
in
at the
and a
Edic.
nice layup.
Rufai is the first player here in double digits. He's got 11. And that press from the Tigers almost
He
a
looks like he was
slam.
gonna go for the dunk there.
Stinson with 2 points on the game now.
Looks like Tigers are coming out really strong.
Yeah, that press, they're coming out and already up
Quickly
to 9.
getting 7 points there.
I didn't even look up at the
1
scoreboard.
minute, 7 points.
G-Men got to be careful not to let this one slip away from them. They lost by double digits both times last year they played them. You can't let this game slip away. You got to stay within striking distance, and I'd say that within single digits is acceptable, but G-Men got to get something going here.
Looks like they were laying off the press a little bit there. Hill's taking it up, going back to Edic.
There you go.
Shoots over to Rock. Back to Edic. Looks like they're just trying to get a shot out, but their guard's really, Tigers guard's really good here. Hill takes a shot.
Hill, the 3, not even close. That's going to be Tiger ball. The G-Men kind of just struggling with this offense here, and the G-Men are going to say, you know what, we'll do the same thing and put in this press.
One
See
thing
how
they
the
have to
Tigers-
remember is, although they may be behind now, but there's a lot of playing time left, so if they can just stay within range, they can definitely have time.
Huff,
Another
in and
3
out.
almost goes in. Tiger get the rebound.
There's
Geddes
Geddes.
with a nice steal.
Geddes is at
See if
good
he can put it
hands.
up.
Jump stop.
Nice little.
Good bucket. That's every coach's dream right there. Go at him. Don't take the charge there and get the bucket on the jump stop. Good play by the Geddes, the senior.
Looks like the Tigers keeping it along the outside, trying to get it in.
Tigers broke the press pretty easily, but G-Men handle it in the half court now. Huff's been handling the ball a lot. It's been going through their guards up top with Howard and Huff, and you can expect him to shoot it every time he gets the ball.
They
He
finally
looks
get
for
the.
it.
They finally get in.
Yeah,
Kind
they've
of stuck
been-
with it.
Some more good hands from the G-Men. Huff ends up with it though. They're going to slow things down and reevaluate here, set up the guard position.
Shoot inside, see if he can get that layup up, and a foul is on.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of contact.
There's a lot of
On both
physicality in
ends,
this
but-
game, so the refs are just kind of calling what they think's just right over that line.
G-Men haven't really been getting lenient calls, but looks like they're pretty lenient here with the Tigers down low.
Sometimes it's like that.
I don't know. Ethan Powell with his first bucket of the game. We've seen him get some minutes. Alex Stinson going to check in, as well as a new face, Caden Clonch. Rufai's going to sit. If you're the G-Men, this is when you got to strike. Look how small the lineup is on the floor right now, Ollie.
They're ready to go.
The G-Men look much bigger.
Looks like Rock with a nice rebound.
Yeah, you got to strike here while Rufai's
Going
out.
quick, out to Edick, and he just can't quite get his hands on it.
Leads him a little bit too much there.
Almost got the cameraman there. Thank goodness he didn't.
Yeah, like I was saying, the G-Men really got to capitalize here. They got to use their size. All players on the court now for the G-Men about 6 foot or taller. Looks like they're a little bit bigger in size than this Falls team. Good hands.
Falls team's moving really fast though, and it looks like the G-Men are kind of struggling to keep up,
Yeah,
especially on
careful.
defense here. When the G-Men turn around and get it going the other way, the Tigers are right there. They're right there with them. They're quick enough to keep up with the quick turnover.
Good hands from Jukic. I think that's going to be a foul, though. Sideline out of bounds. Huff the inbound. Wouldn't be surprised if he just shot it. Howard, the one-handed grab up top. Huff. Good hands by Eric Geddes.
Still keeping it along the outside there.
Really getting his paws on it. Yeah, really keeping him outside. They haven't
Keeping
driven.
it in.
And there's Jukic.
Nice,
Out of contact,
nice
no call.
take by Jukic.
Jukic is going to have it.
Looks like he's going over to Rock. Over to Hill. G-Men do move the ball well. They do.
Yeah, they have been. And we
Yeah,
haven't
just
seen
trying to get something. Nice pick set by
good
Rock.
roll.
Right in.
And
nice
goes
layup.
up for the bucket.
Nice layup.
There's Rock. You got to get one going there. That's a good way to do it. Pick and roll, the classic. Works every time. Howard now, undersized compared to those big Garfield guards here. Garfield is a big team. I've noticed that. Especially right now with those players on the floor.
Way out.
Just off. It's going to be Clonch from deep.
Looks like Gideon is back in the game.
Yeah, you got to hope.
Usually
his
by now
wrist-
he's got a lot more points, but you know, he's just getting going. He hasn't had a lot of time in the game yet, and that might be because he's not feeling well. We don't know. But now he's at 3. Let's see if he can hit some more threes.
Two. Deep two.
It was 2?
Hit the
Oh,
deep
deep
two.
2. Very deep 2.
Yeah, foot barely on the line there. Gideon's going to be trapped. Good job Geddes coming up for it. Finds Edick cutting. G-Men breaking that press pretty well. Gideon's going to be in now, and he was dealing with some illness before the game. Stinson another steal. Gideon tries to go.
And
Stinson
just misses the layup.
Stinson hasn't been exactly efficient from down low, but Rufai's there to clean it up for him. 13 points for Rufai. G-Men got to find a way to stop this fella. Picking him apart right now inside. Good hands from Rufai. Back to Gideon. He's going to get it across half court.
We'll see if the G-Men can get something going here. Gideon goes out to Edick, keeping it along the outside, all the way over to Jukic and over to Rock.
A lot of energy from that Newton Falls bench.
And
Rock's
it
gonna
looks
go
like they're
up.
going to call a foul.
Yeah, Rock just getting hammered down low.
And it is still a close game. G-Men only 8 behind the Tigers here, so.
Talked about that striking distance, 8 points there. And it's G-Men ball. Got to have a couple good possessions here before halftime. Going to halftime with some momentum. Up to Geddes. Gideon hasn't been exactly open
Jukic
at
was
all.
open. Geddes decided not, and Gideon up,
That
and
looks
he's
good.
in.
Gideon just needed a little time to regroup on the bench, and he comes back in. And that one I know was a 3, Ollie.
That was in fact a 3. Yeah, it was.
Way behind the line there. Stinson 2 knee braces on. Geddes another good play on defense. Forcing the Tigers to have to get it down low. Rufai though, good pass from Rufai. And some good passing all around.
Some great ball movement.
That's going to be the first charge drawn from the G-Men all season. Today I was talking to Tyler Lutz checking in right now, and he said that the coaches want to see some charges drawn. And I told him the exact same thing. There goes Vincent Jukic drawing a charge. Coach Godleski's got to be happy right
And
now.
now the G-Men only 5 behind. If they can get something here, they can really start to close this gap.
Yeah, a little bit of momentum here for the G-Men now, locking down on defense. Chargers got to be one of the most fun things to watch as a basketball player, or as a spectator. Unless you're a Tigers fan, then it's probably not fun to watch.
Yeah, then you probably don't like the call. Charges and all that seems to always really make the fans mad no matter what. Even if it's very obvious, it's always not a foul. to the other team.
G-Men doing a good job of evading this pressure now from the Tigers.
So
yeah,
Gideon can get in. Starts to get in, shoots out to
What a-
Geddes. Nice pass.
What a ball.
And Geddes just misses,
Oh,
but
Jukic.
nice play from Jukic, but doesn't quite go in.
Just misses it. You got to get your head around. Get back now. Rufai with the ball. He's dangerous with the ball in his hands. Wide open, doesn't shoot it. He's hit one from there before. I'm surprised.
They need to be careful and letting them just kind of stand out behind that three-point line because they've proven that they can hit them from there.
Yeah, I mean, they've hit 2 or 3 tonight, I think. I mean, that adds up real quickly. Another wide open 3 ball. G-Men got to get out on it.
Nice
Jukic,
rebound
big
from
rebound. But luckily,
Over to
G-Men,
Lutz. Looks like they're
G-Men-
keeping the speed. They're trying to slow it down.
G-Men get lucky there with that open 3 ball.
Gideon, they're looking to go in. Jukic wide open, chooses not to pass it to him. Over to Geddes, who looked like
Yeah, G-Men really slowing things down now. Kinda whipping
good
it
ball
around.
movement, but not getting really inside.
Yeah, same problem we saw with the Tigers early.
Both of these teams' defense is just real good.
Gideon's
Gideon with the
feeling it.
shot,
Looks
just
like it might
under.
have been a banker, but McGregor hauls it in. Tigers have numbers.
Tigers not slowing down at all, and looks like he runs into his own player, and it's back to the G-Men.
Clonch got bonked. Gonna throw it out of bounds.
Bonked by his own teammate.
There's Huff checking in, yep. And also Howard. So it looks like we're gonna have that starting 5 almost back on the floor. Actually, I think it is the starting 5 back on the floor. Yep, it's gonna be. To probably finish out this half is what I'd assume.
And a cool little pass from Gideon there. Edic taking it in, just gets hit from him, and it's still with the G-Men.
Stays G-Men ball here.
With a
Good
minute,
hands.
minute 21 left in the half.
Good hands
Gap
again.
is 5.
The Tigers have been great on defense.
Gideon going real
G-Men have been
fast
quick,
in there,
though.
and he gets
Packed by
blocked, but
Stinson.
it's still with the G-Men. Still with the G-Men.
Yeah,
That's
G-Men
good.
doing a good job getting these second chance opportunities here. Edict the inbound. Gonna look for Rock. Gonna look for him. Just gonna find him. Rock against
Rock
2 on
going
1.
up.
You don't see Rock getting packed often.
Rock going up for the layout.
And Rufai,
And
give him the
nice-
assist, goes straight to Edict.
Nice layup by Edic there.
Yeah, way to stay on it for the G-Men. Rufai would have been a nice hustle play. Absolutely packs Cade Rock. Rufai is big down there. He's got 2 blocks on the game already. And if I was Cade Rock, I wouldn't be taking to that at Rufai. He's got a looming presence. But luckily, it works out for the G-Men, and Edict gets 2. Howard, the pull-up, blocked by Edict, but it looks like Howard followed through and hit Edict.
Looks
So-
the G-Men really proving that this is a team sport with all of their points ranging from either 3 or up to 5.
Yeah,
Not really large gap there.
yeah, Gideon and Jukic both with 5, then Geddes and Edict with 4. So very widespread scoring. Rock with 2 as well, or 3. Howard just off there. Yeah, the Tigers don't have the same exact story. You have Howard with 5, Huff with 3, Stinson with 2, Clonch with 1, but then the big star of the night here is Rufai with 13, over half the points here so far for the Tigers. And we saw when when Rufai was off, the G-Men went on that run immediately, and Howard misses both
Nice
of them.
rebound. Jukic is just tearing it up with the rebounds tonight.
Yeah, I mean,
He's grabbing that ball everywhere.
Jukic isn't exactly very tall, but he knows how to position himself well.
And he can jump. Shot from Lutz, just over.
Way off for Lutz there from the corner. Got to get those first shot jitters out. Lutz told me he was going to shoot 10 shots tonight, so we'll see what happens. Gotta love the confidence.
So like the Tigers kind of trying to slow it down before the half here.
Yeah, maybe try to get the
G-Men-
last shot.
G-Men got to put in some aggression if they want to get this last shot.
Yeah, it looks like the Tigers are just looking to run it up. Gotta love the comeback here from the G-Men, but a shot here and a make would be crushing.
10 seconds to go here.
Rufai is just gonna cook with it. Rock on ball defense.
Looks like-
Rufai, steal, Lutz, jumps on it. That's gonna go.
Oh, looks like it's going back to the Tigers, so
So
they
they'll
will
have-
end up getting that last shot.
They'll have
Just the
plenty of
question
time
is,
here.
can they bring kind of their small lead they had going, or are we going to go into the half as a real tight game?
Huff again, the inbounder. We've seen that a lot. It's like we're gonna have Powell back in. You wonder if he's a spot-up shooter.
It's like they put in one of their JV players.
And
Took
Huff,
out Gideon for the last section of the half there. All right, well, we got a real tight game here.
yeah, 24-21, kind of low scoring, but it's been very high pace and exciting to watch. A lot of steals. What do you think the keys are for halftime for both teams, Ollie?
I think they both just need to take more time with their shots. They're both rushing them, and I feel like that's why some of those shots aren't going in as much as they should have.
Yeah, Tigers have definitely put up a lot of shots. I mean, part of the thought is shoot shots. You're going to make some of them, right? But, yeah, for the G-Men, I think they needed to – I mean, they were doing well when they slowed it down and got it inside, so I think you're right. Take it
And the
down.
G-Men are doing real good with the layups, but I feel like some of our players can definitely be more aggressive when it comes to just taking that three.
That's right. All right, now we will be back in about 10 minutes. Grab your popcorn and enjoy our Lady G-Men cheerleading squad.
All right, here we go. G-Men are down 3 with the score 24-21.
Yeah, both teams hitting the court early, 18 seconds early. You don't normally see an early start like this.
They're
How many
both
times
ready to
can I
go.
say early in a sentence?
I mean, they both ended the half on a pretty good note. So
G-Men
Newton Falls were up, and the G-Men were catching up. So
G-Men running a play right off the break here. Gideon thinks about it. He started off the half cold, ended the half very hot. Jukic saying, I don't care how tall Rafai is, I'm going up on him, and it does not work out for him that time. Gideon on Howard here. Tigers ball. Always munching down on a pretzel.
gotta stay fueled.
Gotta stay fueled. The G-Men pretzels are something else, I tell you what. A lot of handoff action here. Huff playing a little bit different. Maybe coach told him to chill out on the threes like you were saying. I think you might have called the locker room talk pretty perfectly. Rufai now. Yeah, Rufai hasn't really used his size a lot tonight. I mean, except for that.
Geddes taking it up. So he almost got around him, and he did.
Yeah, you got to communicate there. Tell him there's one on his back. Rufai's going to go up and almost get the and one. Rufai finally using his size there, it looks like. I mean, he used it in the last half, but.
Geddes looked like he was going for the charge, but he moved, so you're not going to get one then.
Yeah, a little bit tough coming in at the same time. Rufai now, 66% free throw shooter like we were talking about. Sorry. I don't know what percent free throw he shoots. He's going to get the first, though, either way.
So that's 100% as of right now.
Howard is the 66% free throw shooter. 100% on the game. And 50% on the game.
Gideon takes it. See if he takes it all the way up. Looks like he's going way out to the Edict.
Yeah, you can tell by the way he passes that his wrist not feeling great. Hill is going to switch to number 24 mid-game. Wonder what the story is there. He gets 2, though. And Hill, his first bucket of the game comes in the third quarter.
I don't know why he's switting.
Must have had a jersey malfunction.
Must have been a big one.
Luckily,
he's not wearing the jersey anymore.
Luckily, we're at home. He's got
all the jerseys to choose from.
That's right. G-Men 2-point game after the Hill bucket. Inbound, Tiger ball. Howard again going to bring up the court here. McGregor, the big guard here, to bring it up as well.
So they're keeping it along the outside, trying to get it in.
Oh, there it is again.
And nice, just a nice play. Just a nice play.
Yeah, G-Man, I mean, I don't know what the plan is. I guess you can't let him get to that point, but, I mean, he's going to out-jump anybody in the gym here. That ball was hanging in the air. G-Man really taking the time.
Gideon, big three, just misses.
Going to hit the wire before anything happens, so immediately Newton Falls ball.
That's just a bummer.
Yeah,
bummer for the G-Men there.
Newton Falls come out firing a little bit here. Up 4 here, an expansion of their lead. Howard, Gideon on ball defense. Rufai, he's proved himself from beyond the arc. Howard lets one rip, long, big rebound.
Nice shot.
And a
good layup. Good layup from
Stinson. Stinson's up to 4 on the game, but we've said his name a lot.
It's like they're not getting across the line. Hill was just holding it there. Out to Gideon,
Absolutely.
a little stumbled, but
rocket to Hill. From Hill.
Looking at Geddes, then he's going to Hill.
Yeah, kind of some difficult passing here. G-Men forcing,
Newton Falls really laying down the defense.
Good pass.
Edict almost gets blocked, but instead puts up the layup.
Yeah, I know Edict's dad will be happy about that one. I talk to him after every game. He just wants him to go at the backboard. Quit trying to put it up from down low and go at the backboard.
Edict definitely has that height on him, so.
Yeah, and there he does it, and it works. Beach is going to be happy. Shout out Beach. Geddes gets the push, which is weird. They've been calling a physical game all game long on both sides. Looks like they're deciding to use their whistles a little bit more here in the second half.
Why do you think they wear such tight shorts in basketball?
All part of the game.
Clearly.
The tighter the shorts, the better the player.
And he's just
tough strap swarm.
Off his still, just showing that he can hit it from that 3.
He's got 6 on the game. That's his second 3 of the night. Rock checking in again, about the same time we saw him in the first quarter.
The G-Men need something here to prevent the Tigers from really starting to pull away here.
Yeah, we were talking about Huff a lot.
Good
Good pass from Hill.
Nice
Jukic
layup.
gets the
nice
bucket.
layup.
Jukic up to 7 now on his birthday. talked to his mom. She said she wanted to see 18 for 18 years old. He might be on pace here. Keep it going.
He's close.
Good cut from Howard, but Rufai just doesn't want to risk it.
Risky pass there. Way out. Almost missed it.
Gregor,
Nice move.
what a
And
move
just a
from
nice
McGregor.
layup overall.
So they really fire in here on offense. McGregor, he's had that in his bag all game, and he hasn't really used it.
So the G-Men trying to slow it down a little bit, but
Beautiful
with
move
the
there.
press, just not able to.
Yeah, a lot of that jump pass stuff here.
Gideon and Hill just firing it back and forth. Finally goes over to Geddes.
Looking for an open three, and eventually they're bound to get one, and there it is. As I say that,
Geddes has it, just a little short.
big rebound.
Edick gets the rebound out to Gideon.
Looks like
Just
he got
a little short
flipped.
again. G-Men just need to take, like I was saying before, just take time with these. Take the time. They have the time, especially Geddes had all the time in the world there. Just rushing it.
Looks like Gideon was gonna, it looks like he got tipped, but they're not gonna call it or see it. Gideon looking for a call desperately, but it's gonna be Tiger ball. You're gonna have Rufai on the bench. Now's the time to strike for the G-Men. Gideon dealing with that illness before the game, but it's obviously not restricting him too much. Beautiful dime inside.
Getting in,
Clonch.
take it right back out.
Alex Stinson here, double teamed in the corner. Good pass.
Oh, Gideon almost
Gideon
snags
tries
it
to
there.
get one. Got to get back. Can't let him have numbers. Rock goes up against Stinson.
Nice
Stinson
rebound for me.
on
They
his
came
back.
behind him, and there the G-Men did communicate better there.
Good awareness from.
Looks like Gideon
Edick
gets
there.
called for just running into him.
Yeah, that'll be a blocking foul.
This is what I was saying earlier when Gideon starts to get into his own head.
It was
Once he
against. The
starts-
foul was against him.
He's getting in his own head.
No, it's good for the G-Men here. Get a blocking foul, reset. Gideon in the corner. Gonna have Zach Stinson coming in for Landon McGregor. Gideon up top. Looks like they're gonna stack the post. Rock, Geddes, and Hill, both big guys here down low.
Edick's gonna throw it in. Looking at Geddes,
Maybe.
doesn't quite
Gotta
get there.
get it in here.
Goes to Geddes, back to Edick, back to Geddes again.
Yeah, finally get it up top
Shooting
here.
all around that line, way over. So Tigers have the ball up 7. G-Men really need something before the Tigers get anything if they want to keep this within range here.
Yeah, Rock kind of struggling here tonight. It's hard getting back into the swing of things on limited minutes. You don't have time to get going.
Yeah, I was talking to him the other day. His injury is still hurting him, but he's cleared to play, so he wants to play.
Yeah. Rock, I mean, once he's, Huff, just off that time.
Looks like it goes through a few people's hands. That might have been a travel. We don't know.
Huff again gets a second chance, still off. Big rebound
There,
Hill.
Hill gets
Huge
ball.
rebound over 2 guys. Huff, 2 opportunities, no good there. Rufai's going to get a little rest, but now he's going to come back in. Jukic on the bench, you wonder when he's coming back in. Tigers haven't revisited that press yet. It was working so well for them in the first half. You wonder.
And I think part of the reason is everybody's got pretty even amounts of points here, so they're just kind of rotating their players. Nobody's having a great night, but nobody's having a terrible night either. They're just playing like the G-Men should.
Rough pass there. Gideon gets a hold of it. Stinson on ball defense. Quick feet. Find the open Hill. Hill's going to attack.
Way out to Rock, out to Gideon. 3 guys on him when he shoots,
Bang!
but it still goes in.
Gideon from deep.
Great shot from Gideon there.
Oleski loves that timeout after the good bucket. Good bucket. Gideon gets it to go off the back iron. 4-point game here. Gideon's going to get hot in the second half. That's normally the story. We'll see if it happens here tonight.
And Gideon is now leading his team with 8 points.
Yeah, Gideon. I mean, he's an 18-point per game scorer, and it never seems like he's going to have 18. And then right at the end, he clicks, and he ends up with 20 or more. We'll see if he can follow suit. Obviously, other factors playing into it. G-Men hit the floor, quick timeout. Wonder if they just call a play real quick. Tigers going to take some time, try to evaluate themselves on defense.
And part of Oleski is now realizing that they really are in this game.
Yeah, they're close.
They have been behind the whole time, but they're not behind by far. And even though there's only about a quarter left, there's still plenty of playing time to score plenty of points.
Plenty of points and plenty of time. I like it. Yeah, if you're the Tigers, you just want to protect this lead. G-Men press has not worked a lick here early. As I
Nice
say
steal
that,
by Rock. There's
I'm
a
gonna
bunch of guys behind him. Geddes going in.
I'm going to swallow my words.
Beautiful layup
I'm
from
just going to
Geddes.
stop talking. Beautiful defense from the G-Men.
Geddes up to 6 points now. The G-Men are pressing again. See if they can keep him behind the line this time. It looks like they are.
They're working on him here.
Just gets over to Stenson there.
Yeah, Stinson going to drive at Rock now. Spin move. Find the cutting.
Goes up. Looks like they're calling the foul on that.
It's going to be Powell taking it up and drawing the foul. He'll be heading to the line. Eda can't believe himself. 2 points down are the G-Men. Powell looking to extend this at the line. Powell's got a few minutes yet to score the ball yet. Let's see how he can hold up from the line. Same 5 will remain on the court for the G-Men. Powell knocks down the first.
Hey, the Tigers this game have been really accurate with their shots, but most importantly, their foul shots.
Yeah, they've been pretty good from the line.
They have hit almost all of them.
Except for like 4 or 5.
I think it's more like 2 or 3.
Howard missed both of them, Rufai missed one, and then Powell just missed one.
Oh, you're keeping track.
Kind of. Anyways, they have been efficient shooting the ball. It seems. Stinson, nice jump pass, not good enough to get by
Our
Rock.
own team fighting over the ball there.
Hill's going to run away with it.
G-Men need to communicate way better.
Hey, they did. They ended up with the ball here. It didn't result in a
did.
turnover like you see sometimes from high school
Looks
teams.
like Edick was
Geddes
thinking
gonna
about a pick
slip.
there. And
Rock one-on-one with
Huff.
Huff. Huff going to probably do the smart thing and pull up. Cade Rock has a big wingspan.
Way out.
Powell thinking about it. Gideon on ball. And now the Tigers have a chance to set up. Too bad. Looked like there was an open look in the corner for the G-Men, but Geddes just can't get a look with that slip.
Some nice ball movement here.
Yeah, the Tigers have been good at moving the ball. Not a whole lot of cuts inside, but those beautiful lobs to Rufai. McGregor kind of trapped. Oh, beautiful pass inside. And
nice
the bucket
layup.
rolls
Nice
for
layup.
Huff. So Huff showing that he's not just a three-point shooter here. He's got 8 on the night.
So the G-Men don't really want to slow it down. Still trying to keep up the energy while getting themselves situated for a play.
Yeah, they're going to let Hill attack one-on-one here.
Gideon
just
taking a long shot. Looks like
gonna
it's
get
blocked.
Edick, good positioning. Comes away
Gideon
with it.
taking it again. Way over to Geddes. Shoots into Rock.
Ill-advised
barely
pass,
into
but
Edick.
Edick really saving the G-Men here.
Way over, and it looks like it's going to be to the G-Men. They were doing some wild passes there,
Yeah,
but it almost worked. It almost worked. So
Gonna have Lutz and Jukic coming in for Edick and Rock. So a lot of size coming out for the G-Men.
Edick and Rock have been in the whole quarter. So
Almost. Rock sat for the first few minutes, but yeah, Rock's gonna get another break here, obviously on those minutes restrictions. You wonder how they're gonna use him when he's not on minutes restrictions anymore. Gideon with the ball now, swings it over. Gideon just
nice
ready.
shot.
He's ready to let it fly.
Just,
That's gonna be Ainsworth in.
like the G-Men are not pressing. 10 seconds left.
Yeah, they're gonna let the
Tigers going to take the last shot here, seeing if they can really extend this lead they got going.
anything but a 3
Leave it
here.
at
The
the
G-Men
Huff.
are saying.
Over,
McGregor,
nice
wide open
three.
look.
Doesn't quite go in. All right, 32-37 into the third.
Yeah, so the Tigers expand a little bit on their line, or on their lead of 3 points, end up with another 5-point lead. G-Men are still in it though. They battle back. Big quarter from both teams. 11 from the G-Men. So I guess not a big quarter, but definitely a high-paced quarter. Like I said, the Falls Tigers expanding their lead. It's going to be a close game here. 8 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is where it all happens. Gideon has not met his quota for points per game, and I know that's kind of presumptuous, but I mean, it seems like he always makes it. So we'll see if they can get Gideon hot. He's been shooting it. He's obviously going for it. He's not losing confidence, which you like to see in a shooter. And we'll be back at the start of the fourth quarter. We are back for the G-Men and the Tigers basketball game here at the Jack Fieldhouse, fourth quarter of play. 5-point lead for the Tigers, and they will start with the ball, so this is dangerous territory for the G-Men. They got to get a stop here, you'd imagine. You can't let the Tigers get momentum early.
Tigers starting with the ball. Starting to try to start off fast here.
Yeah,
Getting
good
it
passing,
in,
wide
right
open
back
in the
out.
corner.
Nice shot. And it's going to go
It
right
rattles
in.
in.
G-Men got to answer him here, or else the lead is at it. This is the greatest it's been all game. It's been 8 before, but it's never been more.
Yukic's going to take it, find Geddes, no look. Inside to Lutz, what a pass. Rufai comes
Lutz
from
just
behind.
misses the layup by a little.
Lutz just can't get the soft touch on it, and that's a good look for the G-Men that's got to fall. G-Men looking not to keep it, or looking to keep it below double digits here. You cannot have it turn into a double-digit game.
Especially in the fourth quarter, once it gets to double digits, it's really hard to come back. So
Rufai gonna
G-Men trying to
fire
keep it.
one, and oh
And
wow, not
G-Men
ideal.
down 11.
G-Men are gonna need a timeout and 2 quick 3 balls off the rip for the Tigers. That's heartbreaking for the G-Men. 7 minutes left to play. Rufai is celebrating across the whole court, and we'll be back in a minute.
Looks like this timeout's about over here. We got the Newton Falls cheerleading team doing some tumbling.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatic.
Aeronautics.
Yeah, they're celebrating. They think they got this, but the G-Men, they don't know what's coming. The G-Men could still come back. They got the little Coach Oleski motivational talk, so now it's.
Yeah, G-Men definitely got to look to do something soon. They can't let this quarter get away from them real quick under the slip up there off the first rip. Hill's going to run the ball now. Excuse me, it'll be Gideon now. Normally you see Hill controlling the ball when Gideon's not, or when Gideon's in. Edick kind of trapped up there, no dribble. Good defense. Rock
Nice
to Edick.
pass from Rock into Hill. Looks like they're going back out to Geddes, and it's going to go straight back to the Tigers.
Yeah,
G-Men just need to slow down and realize that this game is within reach for them.
Yeah, normally Hill is very good with the passes. He leads the team in assists. He's been doing great all year long, but
G-Men are pressing.
just an errant pass there.
It's
Yeah,
slowing
Newton
them down,
Falls
but up to Rock to stop him here.
tries to draw a charge.
And
No
it worked.
good.
It worked.
Hill.
Hill giving him the speed.
Geddes wide
Big
open.
shot from Geddes. Doesn't quite make it.
Long ball.
Looks like we're just going back and forth until somebody makes it, and then it'll slow down.
Wide open is Ainsworth underneath. G-Men get lucky. Rufai could be the dagger. No good. Geddes gets a hand on it, but it's back into Ainsworth. Ainsworth goes up. No good. Gets his own rebound. And that is where you need communication. You were talking about it earlier. There it results in a turnover as it goes out of bounds.
They're bringing Stinson back into the game.
It's going to be
Getting rid of their biggest guy there.
It's going to be Rap Check here checking in. Rap Check checking in, and that's going to be their biggest guy. Ainsworth hasn't seen many minutes, though, here tonight. Obviously big enough to get his rebound, but could not find the bucket underneath. The coaches did not seem to like that series of events. Good defense from Stinson. Stinson is feeling it right now. Good ball, good pass. Edick finally gets one. A
Great layup. Great layup.
much needed bucket from the G-Men.
Who was
They're
that?
going to hop into that press. Gideon's going to get the steal. Edick's going to try to jump on it.
It's like, who was that? Who made the layup?
I don't know. Oh, who made the layup?
Yeah.
Edick. But right back at it. That layup gets erased as the Tigers extend the lead to 11. G-Men were right in this here, but this fourth quarter, 2 3 balls back to back.
Great shot from Gideon, just short.
Long 3, you can expect that.
It's like they're really pressuring.
Oh,
Great
look at
steal
that
from Rock.
reach.
Out to Geddes, going in for the layup, and a great layup. Great
Geddes
layup
has
from
been
Geddes
great
there.
down low here tonight. He's been very efficient from underneath. And another turnover here. G-Men with a little momentum now, trying to cut the lead. It's less than double digits. 9 points here with G-Men possession. Good reach on the G-Men. I was talking about how the press wasn't working earlier. I feel like a fool.
We all feel like that sometimes.
Wow.
Wow.
Gideon with the
All
ball.
right, Gideon bringing it up here.
G-Men just
Slowing
need to slow
down
it
a lot
yeah.
since the earlier plays here. Out to Rock. Like
Rufai on
they're jabbing.
Rock. Ooh, careful with the push there, Rock. Offensive fouls are always
Gideon really
defeating.
getting guarded, as he should.
Yeah, they don't want him taking a shot here. They know how
Rock
hot this
bringing
fella
it
can
in.
get.
A lot of guys on him.
Rock
And a great layup from Rock.
Gets it to go, so Rock's been trying to do that all
That is going to be
game.
Rock's first points since the first quarter.
Yeah, what a bucket there from Rock. And I think his first non-free throw points, right? Another steal. Gideon wide open. Take your time here. He's got
Nice
it.
layup from
Gideon with some momentum.
So the G-Men are getting the momentum back, closing the gap down to what it looks like, 5.
What a
Is it
series
5?
of events here. You were talking about it. Newton Falls looked like they thought they had it, but 5 points, still a lot. But G-Men are on the coattails.
5 points, but they made it over 50% of the progress already since the beginning.
Curtails?
Curtails. What are you saying?
I don't know.
It's
They
like
got
Newton Falls cheerleaders coming back out with the tumbling.
multiple tumblers. Tumbled right off the screen for you there. Sorry
Just
about that.
tumble on the court. Tumble on the court.
G-Men are gonna get another bucket here. What a series of events. That G-Men defense has been suffocating. They're gonna try to draw up a new offensive strategy here to get the Tigers going.
And Oleski really believing this is a winnable game, and it is. It is for the G-Men. Looks
right.
like the Newton Falls team looks much more focused this time out than the last one when they were up 11.
And they were celebrating everything.
They were celebrating big, but now they're back in. Their heads back in the games. G-Men definitely got to be ready for that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Coach is going to get them focused up. I'm sure that's what he mentioned. He's like, hey, guys, we have this. You got to stay on it.
They're
here.
right there. G-Men are right there.
A lot of horns.
Interesting buzzer there.
Oh, Aaron pass. Gideon gets it on the
Gideon
back
just
of him.
needs to slow it down.
Yeah, you're going to have to
Huge
take your
pass to
time.
Hill. G-Men just need to take their time on this
Another
play. They have an
steal.
opportunity to get even closer to tying this game.
I don't know who that pass was from, but you can imagine the subs will be coming in for him here. Hill trying to find a cutting Rock. No look. G-Men are spending a lot of time on this possession. Gideon all the way in. Rufai just packs
No foul.
it.
A
Gideon
lot of
wants
contact,
a call.
but no foul. We're good.
G-Men trying to get Rufai. Double team, double team. Rufai falls. Hill, Huff,
Nice
3 on
hands for
1.
Hill. It's
Cade
going to be up
Rock.
to Cade Rock.
And
And
good defense by Cade Rock. You don't see a 3-and-1 not result in points very often. Cade Rock's got to be happy with that possession, but there's a lot more work to do here on defense for the G-Men. 3:45 left to play. Inbound Howard, he's back in. We see Powell back in now. Howard trying to take it up. Good move, Howard. Can't get it to go. That would have been a
Looks
crucial
like the
bucket.
G-Men have another opportunity to just close this gap even more, and they're going fast.
They're going to call the foul.
I think it's staying with the G-Men. Newton Falls bench lost a lot of the excitement they had about 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, G-Men really taking it out here, but that's the first foul all quarter, which is surprising. They're going to call a play out of the break.
Hill. G-Men are laying it. Newton Tigers are laying it down on this defense. Great
Gideon,
shot from
tough
Gideon.
shot.
Just misses. Looks like we
Very
didn't
contested,
have any
though.
of us go for the rebound there.
Gideon hasn't had many shots that weren't in his face. He's been shooting them crazy. Contested wide open is McGregor. That is a bad bucket for the Tigers. That's going to be a big one for them. G-Men need to get some momentum here. 3 minutes left. Time's ticking down. They're down by 7. They got to start making a comeback if they want to make one at all. Gideon in the corner. Wants it. He's going to take it all the way up underneath. Get it to bounce
almost a great
off
layup.
the back iron. No good. But Geddes gets it
Great
back.
steal.
And
Gideon,
there's
another shot.
Gideon.
It's a great layup there. Great layup.
Redemption
G-Men
from
keeping
Gideon.
it within 5. Just barely.
Yeah, still on the press here is the G-Man. Howard blows right by him. Gideon's hurting.
2 minutes 40 to
4
go.
on 1.
The Tigers are keeping it fast.
Cade Rock's
Cade
going
Rock's
to
gonna
be called for the foul.
Gotta be careful there. It's the fourth quarter when the foul shots hurt the other team the most.
Yeah, no, Howell's going to be heading to the line. You're right. He went 50% his first time. So, I mean, he makes one of these. You don't love it. Changes it from a layup in a 3 game to 2 threes. Need to get back in it. 2.5 left. That's when you have to start looking at those late game scenarios. Powell
Drains the first one.
Powell's up to 5 on the game. It's been a long game, it feels like. A lot happening.
very fast. Everybody's moving fast.
Powell,
So he's got a
very
very
clutch
second
shot, so he makes it a
G-Men should keep their head in the game because it'll be hard, but they can still come back and win this thing. Clock is ticking, so they're gonna have to go quick.
Yeah, this Newton Falls press, they really want to make sure that the G-Men don't come back.
Huge pass over to Hill. Hill going in for an interesting shot, just misses.
A little bit too quick there, couldn't get the soft hands. You don't
G-Men are gonna
normally
need to
see
get
a
this
team-
bag, not foul. That's what they really need to be careful and not foul here.
You don't normally see a team up 7 pressing like the Tigers are. They really are staying on the gas pedal, and it's working so far. Howard's gonna be trapped up top, but dish
Great
off to
defense
Powell.
by Edick and Geddes.
Yeah,
Can they
Edic's gonna
keep
be
it?
called there. But they got a few fouls to give, only 1 in the quarter. Not gonna hurt them. Gonna be baseline out of bounds, sideline out of bounds, excuse me, for the Tigers. Still a close game, 7 points, 2 minutes to go. And you start to wonder if Newton Falls
Is
gets a
gonna
bucket
take this
here.
one.
It might.
It could be over for the G-Men.
Stinson down low on Gideon, finds the cutting Powell. Still just
It's
taking
like
time.
they almost gave number 4 there that wide open shot.
Just taking time off the clock. Rufai gets it out. So Rufai met his quota of 12 points per game, 13 almost. Rock. That's going to be
Looks like they're
G-Men
giving it to
ball.
the G-Men.
So
Interesting
kind of a-
choice there. I don't know. I wouldn't have been able to see it. I definitely
Kind of-
can't see it from up here.
Kind of a 50-50 ball there, but he's right down on there.
But if the G-Men want to stay in this, they got to get something here. Even if
Got
it's
to
just a
get
layup, they got to get something.
Yeah, they might even, yeah, you got to go quick, though, no matter what the bucket is. And
Out to Gideon. Want to give him a shot, but he couldn't quite get it out.
a lot of time.
Still moving quick.
A lot of time.
Out to Gideon again,
wide
wide
open.
open.
Wide open. Gideon
it's
gets
right
it to
in.
roll. Much
The
needed
G-Men are
shot.
not out of this game yet.
4 points.
Get it down to 4.
2-possession game here for the G-Men.
The Gideon leading scorer in the 4th quarter here. 5 points.
Yeah, big 4th quarter for Preston here. He's got what on the game, Ollie?
He's got 12 on the game.
Yeah.
7 in this quarter. That's my bad. Four points a minute 23 is not a lot of time.
Okay, Gideon. Okay,
Especially
yeah.
with the press that Newton Falls has going here. It's near impossible. Not near impossible, but it's hard. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, I mean, the G-Men showed how capable their press is, though, with the steals. I mean, if they can get a few possessions like that, they're back in it. Newton Falls just has to protect the ball, though, and they run away with this one.
If Newton Falls drains another 3, it could be over.
Even just getting
Even
to
if
the
they
foul
just
line.
even if they just get a few more, keep it away from a two-shot finish.
Yeah, this is like you said, keep it away from that 2-possession game. I mean, this is a crucial possession here.
G-Men going with the full press.
teams.
Everybody's down here. They usually got Rocker or Edick back by the hoop during this, but
It's
like they're doing well keeping the ball.
Coach Oleski's seeing something he doesn't like.
G-Men
Down
kind of
low.
scattered, and it is in.
G-Men defense just
G-Men
collapses
have
at
to
the
move
end.
fast. Shoots way down to Geddes. Geddes takes the open 3.
No good, and that might be it. 6-point game here.
The intensity is still up.
3-on-1,
G-Men trying to-
another
they just-
wide open lay.
G-Men are falling apart.
They were right
Still
there.
keeping the energy up. Gives it to Hill. Hill wide open 3. Doesn't quite get it, and they just can't get a rebound.
G-Men have
Giving
just
him another
lost
one.
it here. Gideon trying to get back on his defense.
It's like Newton Falls just looking to waste time now. They definitely secured their lead. 34 seconds, 8 points. It's not looking promising.
What a few possessions from the Falls.
It moved fast, but it was definitely definitive.
Happened in a blink. The Falls went up by 8 there, just immediately 2 possessions for the G-Men that they just fell apart there. 2 wide open layups. And that's going to be detrimental for the G-Men. They're going to keep
Gideon's
fouling.
just going to keep fouling.
Newton Falls inbound here. They really just have to keep getting the time clocking down.
Gideon needs to be careful not to get a technical here.
Yeah, he's a little frustrated that they weren't calling the foul calls. Howard gonna not head to the line yet. One more foul and he will. Or is that their 5th foul?
I think that was the 5th foul. Or the meta, yeah, that was the 5th. Putting Jukic back in, taking Gideon out. Mainly because of frustration, I would imagine, because he is making the shots for sure.
Probably up to 3 or 4 fouls now too. 30 seconds, this lead almost feels insurmountable. up to 8. Especially with these free throws coming for Howard. He missed 2 on his last trip. Won't follow the same here tonight. Howard, number 4. He's been a crucial player in tonight's game. 6 points, but he's made his presence felt other ways with steals, assists. Howard,
So he's
6
putting the other
both.
one in.
Timeout from the Tigers.
The G-Men need approximately 1 3 every 10 seconds and another layup somewhere in there. It can still be done.
I like the optimism model. I do. Double-digit lead here late, and almost the biggest lead in the game. They had 11 earlier, right? But now up to double digits. G-Men fought so hard. They were so close, but just right there at the end, the Tigers.
Interesting song choice for the fall of the G-Men right now.
G-Men gonna need to inbound it, probably get a shot off real quick. You're gonna need a couple quick 3-pointers. Rick just gonna fire one. Geddes. I don't know if he
misses it.
I don't know if
G-Men
Geddes
are
has made a
fumbling the
3.
ball. They need to be careful here. Edick fires a 3 from way deep, almost banks it in. It's like there were 10 seconds, and the G-Men put another one in.
Clock's gonna stay running as they think this game's out of reach, and I think they're just gonna run it right down. Hill hits it, 4.5 seconds left to play. G-Men so close here.
The G-Men seem frustrated that they're running the clock down as if they wouldn't do the same thing, but that's just the game. They're just playing the game.
They're gonna get it into Stinson, and that's gonna be the ball game. Newton Falls marches into the Jag Fieldhouse. Close game. They end up in a triumphant W.
G-Men just dragging behind them the whole time. We were close, though. They were close.
They were. G-Men just couldn't get it done there at the end. Final score is going to be 55-47. Your Garfield G-Men on the bottom here tonight. It was an exciting game, though. We'll be back on Thursday night with the girls basketball with the pep band in attendance. I believe we'll have Eric Geddes, varsity player here at Garfield, and Beanie Bop Bop, Beanie Gallagher on the mic. They joined us for Monday's game, so if you enjoyed their commentary, you can look forward to a whole lot more of it coming on Thursday. Friday, the boys are away at Crestview. We'll keep you updated. Check in on the Jag socials to see more. Thank you for joining us. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Ollie.
Have a great night and a great week.
Go G-Men.